Are the San Francisco 49ers on the brink of a game-changing addition to their defensive lineup? Rumors are swirling about a potential draft pick that could complete the ultimate edge-rushing duo alongside Nick Bosa. Fans, get ready to feel the excitement, because this could be the turning point we've all been waiting for. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to stay updated on this thrilling journey as we dive deeper into the 49ers' future. The San Francisco 49ers are at a pivotal moment as they look to solidify their defense, particularly in the pass rush. For too long, they've searched for that perfect edge rusher to complement Nick Bosa, hoping Dee Ford would be the answer. But injuries derailed that plan. Last season, the team brought in Leonard Floyd and Yetur Gross-Matos, but the results were underwhelming. Floyd managed just 8.5 sacks, his lowest since 2019, while Gross-Matos struggled with injuries, finishing with only 4 sacks. It's clear, the 49ers still have a pressing need for a reliable edge rusher. Now, with the draft just around the corner, General Manager John Lynch is reportedly eyeing a potential game-changer. According to Chris Trapasso of CBS Sports, the 49ers could very well select Tennessee defensive end James Pierce Jr. with the 11th overall pick. And let me tell you, this could be a match made in football heaven. Pierce brings a blend of size, speed, and power that could elevate our defensive front to new heights. Trapasso noted, Pierce has a lot of Leonard Floyd in him, but he comes into the league with even more potential due to the power he carries when he bends the corner. That's exactly what we need to take pressure off Bosa and wreak havoc on opposing quarterbacks. So, who is James Pierce? Standing at 6'4" and weighing 245 pounds, he had an impressive 2024 season, racking up 38 tackles, 13 for loss, and 7.5 sacks, along with a forced fumble. Throughout his college career, he totaled 71 tackles and 19.5 sacks, with a standout performance in 2023, where he achieved a career high of 10 sacks. His defensive grade of 90.4 and a pass rush grade of 91.9 from Pro Football Focus in that same season speak volumes about his potential. And let's not forget his performance at the NFL Scouting Combine, running the 40-yard dash in an astonishing 4.47 seconds, the fastest among edge rushers, and showcasing impressive vertical and broad jumps. These numbers aren't just stats. They represent a player who has the tools to become a cornerstone of our defense. Now, let's think about the implications of this potential pick. If Pierce comes to San Francisco, he could be the dynamic counterpart to Bosa that we've desperately needed. Imagine Bosa and Pierce wreaking havoc on offensive lines together. It's a dream scenario for any 49ers fan, and it could completely change the landscape of our defensive strategy moving forward. But I have to ask, do you think this is the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While Pierce seems to have the talent and potential, we must also consider the pressure that comes with being a high draft pick. Will he adapt quickly to the NFL? Can he handle the expectations? These are big questions that linger in my mind. As fans, we know how crucial the draft can be for shaping the future of our beloved 49ers. This selection could either be a stepping stone toward reclaiming our status as a dominant force in the league or a misstep that leaves us questioning our choices for years to come. I want to hear your opinions on this. Are you excited about the possibility of drafting James Pierce Jr.? Do you think he's the right fit for our team? The San Francisco 49ers are gearing up for what could be a pivotal 2025 NFL draft. After a combine that showed promise across various positions, the team's focus is laser-sharp on extending their window of victory. With several critical needs to address, the latest mock draft offers some intriguing insights into the potential future of this franchise. Let's dive right into the first round. The 49ers hold the 11th overall pick, and the buzz is surrounding Will Campbell, the offensive tackle from LSU. Now, the big question is whether Campbell will stay at tackle or shift inside to guard. Frankly, in the short term, it doesn't matter. What matters is that Campbell brings technique, power, and an immediate advantage to our offensive line. The 49ers have struggled in protecting the quarterback, and this selection could be a game-changer. Moving into the second round with the 43rd pick, Princely Umanmielen, the edge rusher from Ole Miss, is on the radar. This guy transformed from a raw talent at Florida into a consistent force at Ole Miss. His explosiveness as a pass rusher could add a much-needed punch to our defense, especially on those critical third downs. I can already picture him teaming up with Nick Bosa to create havoc in opposing backfields. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. But the potential upside is hard to ignore. In the third round, we have two picks to discuss. The 75th pick could see Elijah Arroyo, a tight end from Miami, coming on board. George Kittle is an absolute beast, but let's face it, his injury history is concerning. Arroyo would not only serve as a great backup, but could eventually develop into Kittle's replacement, fitting perfectly into our system with his athleticism. And then, at pick 99, we might grab Jalen Noel, a wide receiver from Iowa State. With Deebo Samuel no longer on the roster, the slot position is wide open. Noel's explosiveness and YAC yards after catch ability could make him a dynamic threat in our offense. In round 4, the 112th pick could be used on Kobe Bryant, a cornerback from Kansas. He might not be the tallest guy on the field, but his physicality and competitive nature make him a perfect fit for our secondary. He's versatile, capable of playing both outside and in the slot, which adds depth to our defensive backfield. Then, we have the 138th pick earmarked for DJ Giddens, a running back from Kansas State. He could be the hidden gem of day 3. With his excellent footwork and vision, Giddens might just surprise us all. At pick 139, we could take Lathan Ransom, a safety from Ohio State. You won't find many safeties who tackle as consistently as Ransom does. He's got the athletic ability plus a solid skill set that can elevate our special teams play. In the 6th round, at pick 189, we might look to snag Jamin Dumas Johnson, a linebacker from Kentucky. He's a hard-hitting downhill player who can bring toughness and depth to our linebacker cores. Finally, in the 7th round, we have two picks that could round out our draft nicely. The 228th pick could go to Jake Majors, an interior offensive lineman from Texas. At this stage of the draft, securing an experienced lineman like Majors is a win. He understands leverage and could be a reliable backup. And at pick 232, Bill Cohn from Western Michigan might be on our radar. Cohn possesses an impressive physical build and has the potential to develop into a strong contributor as he continues to refine his skills. So, what do we think about this mock draft? It feels like the 49ers are taking steps in the right direction, focusing on vital areas while keeping the future in mind. Will these moves help us reclaim our status as championship contenders? I believe they just might. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. If you're as passionate about the 49ers as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Activate that notification bell so you won't miss any of the latest updates as we head into this critical draft season. Let's keep the conversation going and gear up for what could be an exciting year ahead for the 49ers.